Namaskar. I am Dr. Krishna Shankar Kusuma, working as Senior Assistant Professor at AJK MCRC Jamia Millia Islamia. I welcome you to the module that deals with interactive documentary. After studying this module, you shall be able to introduce the concept of interactive documentary, learn the changing form of documentary, and identify the software platforms available for the interactive documentary. And also, you will be able to understand the process of producing interactive documentaries. Now, let us discuss what is this interactivity. To learn about the interactive documentary, it is important to understand what is interactivity. Interactivity is a communication process happens within the self or between the people. Interactivity can happen between human to computer, computer to human, and etc. Fernando Arturo Torres defines interactivity as a particular medium's ability to facilitate the properties necessary in an ideal conversation. The levels of interactivity vary depends on the user's context and their socio-political and psychological background. It is based on communication competence and possibilities of several ways of communication rather than just technology attribution. Interactivity with respect to interactive documentaries, or I may call it iDocs, can be understood mostly from technological point of view. Aston Gorenji understands that interactivity as a specific kind of relationship between the user or participant and the documentary artifact, one in which the user or participant is positioned within the documentary, playing an active role in the negotiation of the reality being conveyed through the iDoc. Now, let us discuss interactive documentary, or in short forms iDoc. It is difficult to define interactive documentary as it is available in variety of forms and in varied digital platforms. The iDoc storytelling with different modes of interactivity and experimental formats are evolving with the technology. Interactive documentary is radically a new art form. iDoc.org defines interactive documentary as any project that starts with an intention to document the real and that does so by using digital interactive technology. Professor Brian Winston recalls the late Peter Wintonick banished the word documentary. Instead, he used that documedia to convey a vision of cyberdocs, digidocs, transmedia docs, cross-docs, cross-media, 360-degree docs, netcast docs, interactive docs, 3D docs, made for mobile docs, to which others add soft, interactive, data, dynamic or multi-linear docs. Clearly, we face a landscape in considering need of maps. The method in which new kind of storytelling and new technologies affect narration in documentary films remain an essential issue. Theorists admit that the representation of collective and individual memories has reshaped and will continue to modify as the process of writing a story continually moves from traditional support, that is books, to more advanced ones, that is tabletop computers and other forms. Interactive documentaries raise key queries about conventional documentary practice and analysis regarding its impact of realism, its value of truth, and concerning its viewer's position. There is an amount of interactivity is associated with documentary forms earlier also, but the interactive documents based on the web platform is designed with the hyperlinking of various layers of multimedia elements. There are a large number of multimedia tools such as pictures, audio and much more that are incorporated in documentaries in order to make it more interactive. With the help of multimedia tools, we can create non-linear productions which look more real than the traditional ones that followed a uniform pattern. With the addition of multimedia elements in interactive documentaries, it does not become a new genre at all, but the approach of the audience towards it changes completely. Here the audience is not being stressed to watch anything we want them to watch, but they tend to become active participants and have an active role to play and choose whatever they want to watch or skip. They have the authority over the content in terms of viewership. The aspect of digitization added to iDocs, but one should understand that this aspect does not make it unreal. It is just the mode that has been changed and the real stories are being captured and the elements of multimedia are added to it to make it interactive through digital technology. This is one of the reasons that these documentaries are also called as multimedia documentaries or web documentaries. Now let us discuss the features of interactive documentary. Compared to the classical documentary forms, iDocs seen as an extension to it and more sophisticated. The following features will help us in understanding its capabilities in the art of storytelling. It is a combination of hypermedia or multimedia elements like text, audio, video, graphics, photo and animation makes it a unique way of storytelling. Users can choose to narrate the story in the form that they choose. They are non-linear documentaries in terms of storytelling. Technology is the vital element of the interactive documentaries. It has created new perspectives and engaged the audience in the experimental process of the content. Virtual reality, augmented reality and extended and mixed reality forms used for storytelling pushes the boundaries of the narration, multiple perspectives and documentary form itself. iDoc brings better narrative to its users or audience than linear documentaries. Audience can access the content through web-based platforms and mobile applications. They can navigate according to their choices. Audience become the active part of the documentary narration through variety of choices they make. Bear 71 in 2012 is co-created by Liane Allison using the geotagging or mapping or tracking of the subject and information graphics in the interactive documentary through first-person experience, which inherently created variety of unscripted narratives. Users can get access to the idea of space in a more experimental perspective. Use of locative media like Global Positioning System or GPS for mapping the location is a unique feature. The other feature is gamification is one of the features that use elements from the game design in interactive documentary narratives. It will make you as part of the narration and the documentary through the gamification process. Pirate Fishing is one of the first interactive documentary to use the gamification. Length of the documentary in terms of video footage and the presentation of photographs, graphical images, narration and other artifacts presented makes it longer than the usual video documentaries. To create all possible multiple perspectives, it is important to host large amount of material with hyperlinks. For example, the iDoc Journey to the End of Coal, which made in 2008, used 300 images, 10 hours of sound and 3 hours of video material. So, immersiveness is another feature of the iDocs. The media formats like virtual reality brings the users immersive with the environment of the documentary. They travel with the subject. Karim Ben Khalifa project, The Enemy, is an example of immersive iDoc. This project uses the combination of augmented reality and virtual reality, where participants can interact and experience face-to-face with the people affected in the conflict zones. According to him, we make sense of the world through stories and we remember it through experiences.